Hello everyone, welcome to the Wrinkled Genius podcast. Have you ever caught yourself wondering how many good years you've got left? Maybe you're watching a friend zip around at 75 like they're still 50, or you've noticed someone else slowing down way before their time, and it's got you thinking, what's the secret? After 70, it's natural to start asking those big questions: how long will I feel strong, sharp, and full of life? The truth is, none of us have a crystal ball, but science has been digging into this for years, and it turns out there are some pretty clear signs that can give you a heads up on how long you might stick around, healthy and happy. In this video, we're going to walk through 7 signs backed by research that can predict how long you'll live after 70. These aren't just guesses. They're things doctors and scientists have studied in folks just like us, and they're surprisingly simple to spot in your own life. We're talking about stuff like how you move, what you eat, even how you spend your days. It all adds up. And the best part? Once you know these signs, you can tweak a few things to stack the odds in your favor. So grab a comfy seat, maybe a cup of coffee, and let us figure out what your body and mind might be telling you about the years ahead. Watch until the end, because you might be missing out on little things that could have a huge impact on your future. First up, let's talk about how strong your grip is. I know it sounds a little funny, like, what does squeezing a doorknob have to do with living longer? But stick with me. This is a real thing scientists have zeroed in on. Your grip strength is like a window into your overall muscle power, and after 70, that power's a big clue about how well you're holding up. Studies, like ones from the Journal of Gerontology, show that folks with a firm grip tend to live longer and stay healthier than those whose hands are getting weaker. It's not about being a bodybuilder. It's about keeping enough oomph to handle life's little challenges. You can test this yourself. Grab a friend's hand or even a stress ball and give it a good squeeze. Does it feel solid, or are you noticing it's not what it used to be? If it's on the weaker side, don't sweat it. There's stuff you can do. Try squeezing a tennis ball a few times a day while you're watching TV, or lift some light weights, like a can of soup, over your head. My buddy Frank, who's 73, started this after his doctor mentioned it. He'd struggled opening jars, but now he's twisting lids off like a champ, and he feels stronger all over. It's a small sign, but it's telling you your body's still and got fight in it, and that's a big deal for the years ahead. Next, let's look at how fast you walk. This one's another sneaky little predictor. How quick you move from the couch to the kitchen or down the street can say a lot about your longevity. Researchers have found that folks who keep a brisk pace after 70, nothing crazy, just a steady clip, tend to outlive those who shuffle along slower. It's tied to your heart, your lungs, even your balance, and it's a sign your whole system's still firing. One study clocked this at about 2.5 miles per hour, like a purposeful stroll, and linked it to lower risks of heart trouble and falls. You don't need a stopwatch to figure this out. Just pay attention next time you're heading somewhere. Are you keeping up with your neighbor's dog or lagging behind? If it's the latter, you can nudge it along. Start with a short walk, maybe to the mailbox and back, and pick up the pace a bit each day. My Aunt Clara, who's 76, used to dawdle, but she started timing herself to her favorite song, 3 minutes to the corner, and now she's zipping around with a grin. It's not about speed records. It's about keeping your stride lively, and that energy can carry you a long way. Now let's shift to something you're probably already thinking about: how well you sleep. After 70, those nights of tossing and turning, or waking up at 3 a.m. for no reason, can feel like the norm, but how you rest is a huge sign of how long you'll stick around. Science says folks who get 7 to 8 hours of solid sleep most nights have lower risks of everything from memory slip-ups to heart issues. It's like your body's nightly repair shop, fixing wear and tear, keeping your brain sharp, and your mood steady. Check in with yourself. Do you wake up feeling rested or dragging? If it's more of the dragging, little tweaks can help. Try winding down an hour before bed, skip the late news, maybe read something light instead. Keep your room dark, And quiet. My cousin Joe, who's 72, got a cheap sleep mask, and he says it's like a miracle for staying asleep. Even cutting coffee afternoon can make a difference. I did that, and those midnight wake-ups are history. Good sleep's a sign your body's still in tune, and it's fuel for a longer, happier road. Grip strength, walking speed, and sleep are like your body's way of whispering how it's doing, and they're signs you can nudge in the right direction. Speaking of direction, let's move on to the fourth sign. How connected you feel to the people around you. With your grip strong, your walk brisk, and your sleep on track, you're already tuning into some big clues about how long you'll thrive after 70. Now, let's talk about the fourth sign. How connected you feel to the people around you. After 70, it's easy to let those ties slip a bit. Maybe the kids are off doing their thing, or friends aren't as close by as they used to be. But here's the deal. Staying in touch with folks isn't just about passing the time. It's a lifeline that science says can add years to your life. It's like a warm hug for your heart and mind, keeping you happy and healthy. Research backs this up in a big way. Studies, like ones from the Journal of Health and Social Behavior, show that folks with strong social bonds have lower risks of everything from depression to heart trouble, and they tend to live longer than those who go it alone. It's not about having a million friends. It's about feeling like you've got people in your corner. Think about your day. Do you chat with someone regularly, share a laugh, or just feel like you're part of something? That's the sign to watch for. You don't need to overhaul your social life to make this work. Just a little sprinkle of connection goes a long way. Call a buddy to catch up, wave to a neighbor while you're grabbing the mail, or sit down with a grandkid for a quick story. My friend Helen, who's 74, started this after feeling a bit lonely. She'd text her daughter a silly joke every morning, and now they're closer than ever. If you're up for it, join a group. Maybe a coffee meetup or a card game down at the senior center. Even a smile at the grocery clerk counts. It's those little threads that weave a stronger, longer life. Here's an easy nudge. Think of one person you enjoy, then reach out today. Hey, how's your week going? It takes 2 minutes, and the boost you get lasts all day. If you're feeling connected, that's a green light. Your heart and head are in good shape, and it's a sign you're set for more good years. It's not about being the life of the party. It's about knowing you're not alone, and that's a powerful thing. Now let's shift gears to the fifth sign, how well you manage stress. Life after 70 doesn't stop tossing curveballs. Health stuff, family worries, or just the daily grind can pile up if you let it. But how you handle that pressure is a huge clue about how long you'll stick around. Science says chronic stress can wear you down, spiking your blood pressure, fogging your mind, even shortening your lifespan. But folks who keep it under control, they're the ones who keep going strong year after year. You can spot this one by checking in with yourself. Do you feel frazzled a lot, or do you shake things off pretty quick? If it's more of the frazzled side, don't worry, there's plenty you can do to turn it around. Start with something simple like breathing. When you're tense, take a slow breath in for 4 seconds, hold it for 4, then let it out for 4. It's like hitting pause on the chaos. My cousin Pat, who's 69, used to stress over every little thing, bills, grandkids, you name it. She started doing this breathing trick while waiting for her tea to steep. And now she's calmer than I've ever seen her. There's more you can lean on too. Listen to music that soothes you. Take a short walk when your mind's racing, or scribble down what's bugging you so it's not swirling in your head. Even laughing helps. Watch a funny show, or call that friend who always cracks you up. Studies show this kind of stress busting can lower your cortisol levels. That's the stuff that ages you when it's too high, and keep your body and brain in better shape. I've got a neighbor, Jim, who's 77, and he swears by his evening comedy reruns. Says it's why he sleeps like a rock and feels good every morning. Here's a small step. Next time you're wound up, try one thing. Maybe a deep breath or a quick chat with someone you trust. If you're managing stress well, that's a sign your system's holding strong, and it's paving the way for more years of feeling fit and happy. It's not about dodging every worry, it's about bouncing back, and that resilience is pure gold. Feeling connected and keeping stress in check are like your daily check engine lights. They tell you how your heart and mind are holding up, and they're things you can tweak to keep the miles coming. And that brings us to the sixth sign, how much energy you've got in your tank. With your social circle keeping you grounded and your stress in check, you're already picking up on some big signals about how long you'll thrive after 70. Now, let's talk about the sixth sign, how much energy you've got in your tank. After 70, that get up and go feeling isn't just about having a good day, it's a real clue about how your body's holding up overall. Science says folks who feel lively and ready to tackle their routine tend to stick around longer than those who are always wiped out. It's like your personal fuel gauge, showing how much zip you've got for the road ahead. You can feel this one in your bones. Do you wake up ready to roll, or does it take half the day to get moving? If your energy's low, it might be your body waving a little flag, but the good news is you can fill that tank back up. Start with something easy. Move a bit more each day. A 15-minute walk, some light stretching, even dancing to your favorite song in the kitchen, it all boosts your stamina. Studies, like ones from the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, show that even gentle activity can cut fatigue and add years to your life by keeping your heart and muscles humming. My friend, Sally, who's 75, noticed she was dragging after lunch every day. She'd flop on the couch and stay there. She started taking a short stroll around her yard instead, just 10 minutes, and now she's got enough spark to garden and play cards with her grandkids. You don't need to overdo it. Pair that movement with a quick nap if you're tired. Maybe 20 minutes to recharge. Check your sleep too. If you're not resting well, it'll sap your energy fast, so tweak that bedtime routine we talked about. If you're buzzing with energy most days, that's a green light. You're built for the long haul. Now let's round it out with the seventh sign, how well you eat. This one's no surprise. After 70, what you put on your plate isn't just about taste. It's fuel for everything else we've covered. Folks who eat smart, lots of veggies, fruits, lean proteins, healthy fats, tend to live longer and stronger than those who don't. Research, like from the British Medical Journal, ties this kind of eating to lower risks of heart disease, memory loss, even those aches and pains that slow you down. It's a sign your body's getting what it needs to keep going. Take a peek at your meals. Do they look colorful and fresh, or are they leaning heavy on processed stuff? You don't have to turn into a chef overnight. Just nudge it in the right direction. Swap a soda for water, toss some spinach into your eggs, or grab a handful of nuts instead of chips. The Mediterranean way's a winner here. Think olive oil, fish, whole grains, and it's tasty too. My Uncle Tom, who's 78, used to live on frozen dinners, but he started adding salmon and a salad a few times a week. He says he feels lighter, and his doctor's thrilled with his numbers. Here's a simple trick. Aim for one good meal a day to start. Maybe breakfast with oatmeal, berries, and a sprinkle of walnuts. Keep it easy. Buy pre-chopped veggies if cutting's a chore, or lean on canned beans for protein. Drink up too. Water keeps your energy up and your mind clear. If your plate's full of life, that's a sign your body's ready for more years. And it's feeding all the other signs we've talked about, from grip to sleep.
So there you have it, 7 signs that whisper how long you'll live after 70. Grip strength, walking speed, sleep, social connection, stress management, energy, and eating well. They're like your body's way of checking in, and the best part? They're not set in stone. You can tweak them starting today. Squeeze that ball to build your grip, pick up your pace on a walk, chat with a friend, breathe through a tough moment, move a little, and toss some color on your plate. Every small shift stacks the deck for more good days. You don't have to tackle it all at once. Pick one that feels right, like a quick stroll or a better breakfast, and see how it fits.
These signs aren't here to scare you, they're here to cheer you on, showing you've got the power to keep going strong. My neighbor Betty, who's 80, watched her energy climb after she started walking and eating better. She is out there gardening like it is nothing, and she's loving every minute. You can too, it's your life, and these little clues are yours to play with. What's one sign you're curious about, or maybe one you're proud of already? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear what's clicking for you. And if this has lit a little spark, give it a like and hit subscribe so we can keep exploring this stuff together. You're not just counting years, you're making them count, and I'm here rooting for you every step of the way. Here's to a long, strong, happy life. See you soon.